I'm back. I'm back on this 2026 journey. It's been a while since I've been on here. So what's up to all my subscribers? Um, Please tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Keep subscribing. Um, I'm trying to build up my fan base so I can start going live. But anyway, um, I'm just on here. Um, Which you haven't seen me in a while because I've been dealing with life. And as you can see, um, it is what it is. The passing of my aunts recently, that kind of took a toll. Um, Losing family members left and right, honestly. It's not easy, but it's called life. And that's how I'm getting through it. Losing a death, well, not death, but losing a family member and death and all that stuff is not easy. Um, Sometimes it's troubling, sometimes it's hard, but how I cope through things, I just keep telling myself that is life, you know, and that's all you can do. But anyway, uh, let's see. Now let me just jump into these topics that I want to talk about. Um, I don't know, because there's a lot that I have on my mind. Um, there's a lot to say. Um, but it is what it is. The topic that I really want to talk about is being 100% real with whoever, which, I mean, a friend, a family member, anything. Because nowadays, friendship and how people are nowadays is like everybody's on fake mode. Um, it's just a lot of fakeness going on. And I'm too forward and too straightforward for all that. Like sometimes that's why I like to be alone most of the time, because my patience can't take all that drama and stuff. Like it's just a lot. Um, because I know how I can be when I'm under a lot of pressure. And it shows on my face and it shows in my actions. And sometimes I can't control it. And that's just how it is. People may say that I have no filter, but it is what it is. Um, but at all times, I be professional on so many levels. Like that's just me. But sometimes when your tolerance is this little, it's like people be playing with your emotions, and you be ready to fuck a bitch up on the real. Or you just gonna tell it like it is. Like sometimes I mean throughout life I've learned how to bite my tongue on a lot of things. And I see a lot of things. And I just shake my head and keep it moving. But sometimes you gotta be honest with people 100%. Because when you try to be that good person, that nice person, and not say nothing, and then they think they can just walk all over top of you, and then you don't say nothing, and they just feel like they could just say anything to you and think it's okay. No, the fuck it ain't. Sorry, it's not. People that know me, they know I'm straightforward. Like I don't give two fucks. Like, especially if I have no desire to be around you, I'm not gonna be around you. Or I'll just like, and that's the same thing I do with men in general. Men that I know and men that I talk to, if you getting on my fucking nerves, I'm gonna cut you off. Or I'm just not gonna talk to you. Like, I don't need to sugarcoat anything. I don't need to sugarcoat nothing. Like, we all grown here. We are adults. Like, this is not high school. Like, if I choose that I don't want to be around negativity and just motherfuckers that bullshit all day, I'm just not gonna do it. And then it's like, I don't need to tell you because I just show you. Like, you ain't got to worry about me, bruh. And then, like, I pick up on energy. Like, my whole life, I picked up on a lot of vibes. Like, that's how I learn people. I don't learn people just by talking to them, because people can be, like, give you the impression that they all this and all that. But then when it's like you around them, you can tell they vibes is fake as fuck. And it is what it is. And when I feel that shit, I just eliminate myself. And people be like, oh, I ain't heard from you in a long time. That's because I don't want to fuck with you. Like, I got better things to do. And that's the same thing on friendship. Like, which brings me to my next topic. Like, the friendship thing, I don't know what the fuck that is nowadays. Like, back then, like, you had a friend. Well, not even just a friend, but just like I'm talking about like female friends, not like male friends, but like people don't know what best friends are now these days. Like, cause it's like bitches be hating on you on the low, and it's like, what the fuck, you know? Like, I have no reason to hate on no bitch, nobody, because I want to see you shine. Like I'm that friend that be like, that's good, you know, and I try to uplift you and say stuff and be like, oh, it'll get better, you know, stuff like that. I mean, and that's what friends are supposed to do. But I mean, I'm not begging nobody to be my friend. Like, if you can't handle how I am as a friend or as a life partner or whatever, then you could just go on about your business, because I ain't gonna lose no sleep at the end of the day. Trust and believe me, I'm not. But anyway, because like life is too short to deal with petty shit when you don't really have to. Like, I'm at a stage in my life that I just don't put up with bullshit. Like, just as I piggyback of what I said, like, if I feel like you want some bullshit, I'm just gonna go the other way. And you would never know that I went the other way. It is what it is. Not with the fucking sirens in the background though. But anyway. Yeah. So I'm continuing this journey, like, and I'm super tired right now. Like, I got the strength to actually do a video. Because, you know, I have multiple jobs and the grind never stops. And like I said before, people try to, and this is another topic that I want to talk about. People have, and what I've learned throughout this journey that I've been through, people don't understand the shit that I deal with on a daily basis. And I mean, and they never will, because I'm very private about what I do and what I go through. But the grind never stops for me. Like, people think that they try to be sneaky. they try to wish bad on you, or they just try to make you feel bad, or say you're this type of person, whatever. But one thing about me is you will never wish bad on me, because I'm always 10 steps ahead. People can always wish bad on me as much as they want to. It really doesn't bother me, because that shit would backfire. And I've seen it happen. Because people try to start my grind and they knew what I was trying to do. But then they try to stop my hustle and think taking money out of my pocket like that was gonna stop me. Bitch, it didn't. Newsflash. You would never take money out of my pocket at the end of the day. And that goes for any bitch. Because one thing about me, I'ma always be a hustler. Regardless. Bitch, I don't hustle myself up and got my own place. I'm good. People thought I was never gonna be in my own spot. Nah, honey. Because I'ma always have a roof over my head. Regardless. And I'm gonna make sure I do. And you really think that's because of what you did? And I'm not gonna be naming nobody because I ain't trying to make nobody famous. But like I said, you try to stop my hustle, bitch, you failed. Next. Because now I'm doing 10 times better. But anyway. I have a lot of things to accomplish, and I'm still trying to accomplish them. And I made it this far. If it wasn't for God, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't be where I am today. So, anywho, and another topic that I want to touch bases on is stress and job related. One thing that I've learned out of the years that I've been on this earth, I will never let a job stress me out. Never. Because there's not one job on this planet that will make me lose my character. And that goes for anybody. Like, and that goes in general. Like, you should never let anybody, you should never let anybody let you get out of character. None of that stuff. Because if you feel the pressure and you feel like you're miserable every time you get up and go to work, or it's just that a person make you feel like doubting yourself, like you doubted yourself and what you're doing in life, and it don't matter what you're doing in life, it's time to go. Because that's verbal abuse, and nobody should be taking verbal abuse at any place, workplace, home place, anywhere. That is a no-no. Because when you get to that point, then that means it's something serious. So that means it's time to move on. Because then you're going to start getting out of character, and then it's just not going to go right. And then you just going to lose all professionalism, all of that. So at the end of the day, don't ever let nobody get out your character. You know what your worth is. You go for it and you strive for it. Don't let anybody hold you back. I'm still learning that. So I'm going to continue to hustle like I'm doing. Because life is too short for you to let anybody come up in there and fuck up your peace. Like, because if you die or just get hurt in the process, you will be replaced like that. You go in a mental hospital, have a nervous breakdown. What that job gonna do? Nothing. All they're gonna do is say, up, next. Let's see what the next victim is gonna be about. Meanwhile, you're sitting here losing your mind, don't know how to function, and all that stuff. Like, no, life is too short. Like, because that's like stress, and it will kill you. Stress will kill you more than anything on this planet. So don't never let anybody stress you out. Sometimes it's to the point where you can't help it, but like I said, if it's happening, like if it's happening and keep happening, and you just feeling miserable every single day, like it's time to go. And I mean, literally, it's time to go. Like, no, there's not amount of money on this earth for you to sit here and take verbal abuse, and you working for somebody else under somebody's company, and you making them rich, and they don't give a fuck about you. You know, and then it's like, it's sad. It's really sad. And you know, and what I always will keep in mind, because my goals is to one day be a business owner. But my one thing that I will really make sure that I tackle, no matter what or whatever is on the list to do as a business owner and running a business, is I'm gonna always take care of my employees, because they're making me money at the end of the day. Because I can't do it all by myself. I mean, I could start it off, but it's like, if I want a successful business, like, you have to have a successful team behind you. And if you don't have a successful team behind you, your business is gonna flop. And then it's like, it's not easy. Like, you're gonna have days where it's gonna be like really hard and it's gonna be really tough. Like, that's part of being a business owner. But at the same time, if I know I got a team behind me and they really be working their ass off, like, I'm gonna make sure they good. Like, I'm gonna always take care of my staff. Because out of all the years that I've worked for other people, quote unquote, like, some of these places, they don't even give a fuck about you. And sometimes, and I always say, sometimes, just because you tell your staff, oh, I appreciate you, oh, you're doing a wonderful job, thanks for being you and all your help, sometimes that's not enough. Especially if you're in an environment, a toxic environment at that, in which there's always toxic environments at workplaces, because that's just how it is. But sometimes if you tell your employees, sometimes that's not enough. Like, you have to show that you really, really, really appreciate your staff. Like, look out for them, buy them lunch, take them out, give them a spa day. Like, I don't know, something to show that, hey, I really do appreciate y'all, because y'all been working so hard. So let's build up. So I want to make sure my staff is happy. I want to make sure my staff is well taken care of. Because like I said, you making me money at the end of the day. And I know it's not easy, because you're doing all the hard work while I'm sitting back collecting the money. But at the same time, if you want a successful business, you got to take care of your employees. So then they appreciate working for you, and they appreciate being part of your team. But when you got toxic people in your environment, which that should never happen, because the moment when my staff start complaining that they're not happy, they're not satisfied, I'm going to stop immediately, and I'm going to go see what's wrong. And that's it. But if you sit there and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna fix it. No, and it's still going on. Like at this point, you get what you deserve. Because I said there's plenty of people out here that deserves better, and I know me, I deserve way better because I am a very dedicated employee, but I like for to be taken care of because that tells me a lot. When you do stuff for me and give me things and give me gifts, that tells me you really do appreciate me. Just because you tell me, "Oh, I appreciate you. Oh, I really do." That sometimes that's not enough. Like I said, because how do I know that you're sincere? You could just be telling me that just to make me feel better, and it really doesn't. In reality, I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm speaking for me. And then it's like you wonder why all these businesses is failing, people leaving, people don't want to work or don't want to come to work because they're not comfortable, they're not appreciated, they don't feel appreciated. Like, and then I'm like, the way this world is set up, people ain't taking that shit, and they don't have to. They'll go somewhere else where they're appreciated. I'm just saying. Because I like to be where I like to be at any facility. Like, I like to work for people that appreciate their staff, no matter what. And then it's like, especially if it's one of your good workers that actually do their work and actually come in and handle situations. When they start complaining, then yeah, okay, maybe I need to step in and try to figure this out. Because when you got your best and your good work ethic people start complaining, that's how you know it's a problem. So at the end of the day, it's always good to take care of your employees. Because you never know. And then what you don't realize when you take care of your employees, they don't mind working. They don't mind stepping up. They don't mind doing above and beyond. Because they know, oh, she going to look out for me. She going to appreciate me. So I'm going to work my ass off and do what I'm supposed to do. And then you ain't got to worry about, oh, no, because if you take care of your employees and make sure they're happy, it shouldn't be no issues. So at the end of the day, it sounds like HR problem when you having so many issues. But hey, it is what it is. Anyway. But anyway, I just wanted to express that because that's facts. And that's everyday life, but it is what it is. But anyway, guess this is the end of my little session. And I'll be seeing you soon.